Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Welcome to Drop the Puck highlights in a busy weekend which saw Billingham, Widnes and Blackburn all having double headers. And of course that Sunday derby matchup between the Hawks and the Dragons tops off a great weekend of ice hockey. So the first of our games tonight sees Widnes Wild travel up to league leaders Solway Sharks at the Dumfries Ice Bowl. Your commentary team for this one is Andy Glenn and Bill Miller.
Looks like Houston lining up for the Sharks to take face-off. It's been gone home in recent weeks. And we've got Boyd, Bentham, Kerr and Lewis Young on for the Sharks. And you would expect Joey Coulter to be taking the face-off for the Wild, and he will. I'm trying to see who's in goals. It looks to me like Miles Finney in goals. And we're away, and the Wild have the puck. It's in their own zone. They play it forward to Edwards on the left. Coulter has it in the middle just now. He swings it over towards Hagar, who's moving up the left, but the Sharks will cut that off in defence to Lewis Houston. Bentham has it now. He plays it through the middle, and that's going to be picked up, hopefully by Kerr, but doesn't quite make it. So Lewis Houston takes it back into his own zone and plays it across. Bentham plays it into the middle towards Beattie. Beattie's played it through the middle. It's Houston with a shot from tight angle. Good block save from the Wild keeper. It's kept in the zone, and it's over on the far side just now, as the Wild try and get it out of the zone, and they do get it out of the zone, and it's a neutral ice, and it's hard fought on the boards. Edwards does well and dumps it in, and the Wild take a change, and the Sharks will start setting up from behind. Bright opening start, Bill.
It is, yep. Both teams getting a touch on the puck early.
Shot through the middle here for Houston. For Henderson. It hits off two posts and comes right back.
Well, you can't get much closer than that without scoring.
And the Sharks come forward down the left again. Comes off a defender and comes out the zone, and the chance here for the Wild. There's a potential 3-on-1 here, and great sliding save there by the defenseman. I think it was Danskin, Bill.
Yeah, the puck broke there, and the Wild got the chance to break into the Sharks zone, but it was well defended.
Gordon Horn for the Sharks wins that, and it comes in the direction of Toner. Toner gains the blue down the right hand side. Toner coming in, shoots into the breadbasket, juggled a bit with the Finney, but he covered it well.
Yep, good save. So strong, Struan Toner. Very difficult to knock off the puck.
Yeah, it's still Danskin fighting around the boards. It comes out to some of the Sharks. Jackson does well for the Wild and puts it back in the direction, and the Sharks start to come forward with Danskin on the right now. Played it to Murray. Murray shoots from way downtown. A glove save by Finney, and he drops that to stop the face-off. And the Wild will set up as the Sharks have made a change. Flip pass through the middle. And the Wild have a chance here on the right-hand side. That's number 17. I can't quite see who that's. Wrapped around in front and just wide. Widnes have tried to get their team going quite rightly. But yeah, quiet just now. Wild win that face-off and clear it round the boards. Referee gets in the way of the Sharks, and there's a chance here. It was probably Christian Johnson. Lovely backhanded pass, chance for the Wild. It's loose in front. Good save by Hepburn. A bit more composure at some points as well, maybe would be helpful. And that puck's won by the face-off's won by the Sharks, but it comes out the zone as Bentham picks up and takes it back into his own zone. Plays it over the far side towards Beattie. The pass through the middle's flipped, and Houston's through, man in the middle here. Backhanded shot from Boyd. Just too much power, and it just flipped past the post. But better signs there from the Sharks. They keep it in the zone. It's flipped over to the far side. Bentham's got a chance here, and Bentham can hit them. Great save there by Finney. That was going, wasn't it? Sharks again. Shot comes in. Another save by Finney. Face off and neutral ice over on the far side, and it comes over to the right. It's the Sharks attack, and it's played in by the Sharks. It comes off in a dangerous area. Finney's smart enough to play this to stick it away. Shot coming in here from McBean. She scores! And that's a boom!
That's Johnny McBean again, keeping up his record of scoring in every game.
The man's on form, isn't he?
Oh, he's tremendous. A real prospect.
Yeah, he got on a bit of a fancle there, didn't he? Just some Scottish words for the folk in Widnes. We'll try and confuse you as best we can.
Yeah, forgive me. He got in a bit of a twist.
A fancle, exactly. I said. Shot comes in from the Sharks just to dump in really, and Kieran Hare will pick this up and plays it to
Gordon Horn.
Gordon Horn, yeah. As the Wild get away, and there is a chance here for the Wild. As Williamson through, he's got a chance here. Shoots, oh, what a great save there, glove save.
Great glove save from Callum Hepburn.
Still on neutral zone, they dump it in. And it looks like Henderson in there for the Sharks. 2 Wild defencemen. Difficult to see from where we're at the minute, but high pucks floated in the middle. And there's a chance here for Hagar, back inside. Chance, Wild, goal! Wild! Lovely goal.
Yeah, very nicely taken there.
Yeah, I think it was Danny Haid that scored. Back to Danskin. Toner. Toner's intercepted by Haid. Haid makes a move on Toner. Toner tries to grab him, but Haid makes a good move. It's through. Oh, chance for the Wild at the back post. Round the back of the net. Good defence there by Toner. He got his body in the way of a pass towards Haid. And the Sharks clear it. And there's a chance here as Boyd goes one-on-one. Got his defender to beat. Shoots just over. Boyd comes back over the bar again. Unlucky Callum Boyd there. Bentham manages to keep it in. Bentham has the puck. Bentham moves it back inside. Chance here. Good save again by Finney. Bentham has it in the corner. He's got options. He plays it in front. It's just loose, and the Wild will get away with it. And there's a bit of a chance here as Barlow comes forward. It's 3-on-3. Chance in the middle. Wild has the shot. Hepburn saves. Yeah,
the Wild are definitely coming into this. That's 2 good chances they've had in the last 30 seconds or so.
Done well. Lewis Houston plays it in. It comes off an official where it was going to a Shark. Shark picks it back up. It's Lewis Young. Moves, backhand, save by the keeper. Houston again, stick loose. It's Edwards' stick, he's lost his stick. And he's chasing after. And the Sharks still have it in the zone through Callum Boyd. He's behind the net, he comes out in front. Chance here for Houston. Houston, great save. Finney, he pads it away. Sharks still have it. Anyway, another Sharks face off. Henderson does well. Stick lost again by a Wildman. Henderson back to front. Another good save there. The goalkeeper got his pads down quick. Shot just came in. Another pad save. Here's Henderson again. Shot in front. Whistles past. Hits off the boards. It's incessant pressure on the Sharks. Another chance here for the Sharks. It's wide again. Wild just be desperate to get this out. And through Liam Danskin. Danskin signed from Kirkcaldy last year. Huge signing for the Sharks. And it comes forward to the Wild though. Wild float a shot in. Hepburn grabs it and holds on. Well, anyway, Sharks have the man advantage. 2-minute power play for the Sharks, but the Wild have it. And Christian Johnson, he walks the line, plays it back in the direction of Henderson. Back to Johnson. Shot comes in, it's loose, covered up. It was McBean with a shot. Toner plays that back in the direction of Danskin, and Danskin will reset everything behind Hepburn's net. He plays it to the left to Lockerbie, who plays it back to Danskin. And Lockerbie and Toner getting a skating partner, and it's Toner who comes through the middle. Toner gains the blue, Toner's right through and shoots wide. Got a couple of men in front of him, but he took the shot. Lockerbie now. McBean. Lovely little hand move, backhanded shot. Goal! McBean!
Yeah, lovely goal from Johnny McBean.
That is indeed a boom. On the rink they called the first goal as Crane. We called it up here as McBean. We'll probably check that later on. Moved his way over to the right hand side and finished with a plum. It's 2-1 Solway. And so we have the puck through Henderson. Henderson moving in from the left. He drags it round. He's got a chance here. Henderson. Goal! Sky Henderson! Boom!
Yeah, a very similar goal to Johnny McBean's goal. Cut in from the left wing, across the front of the netminder and put it behind him.
He's muscled out there well by Kerr, and it's the Sharks who move forward. And there's a race on here, and Henderson will get there. Henderson's there as the Sharks make a change. Henderson. Oh, it's Boyd, sorry. Boyd passes that in the direction of Lewis Houston. Lewis Houston passes it back in the direction of Boyd. Boyd makes a little move. He's coming in. Good stick check away by the keeper there. Boyd looking for something. Nothing's called.
End up.
Boyd Coulter complaining about something, but Boyd's away. Boyd beats one man, beats two, and gets forced out to the side. He plays it back in the direction of the centre. Man loses an edge here. There's a chance here for the Sharks. 3-on-1. Good defence there by Jackson. He just kept his nerve and stood in the right place. Chance now here for the Wild. Stick goes. There's going to be a penalty against the Sharks. Penalty shot probably, because he threw his stick at Hopkins. Hopkins was through. Shark threw his stick at the puck. Away. Mark Barlow, number 89, against Callum Hepburn. Barlow comes forward through the middle. He picks up the puck now. Comes out to the right. Moving in from the right. Chance. Saved! Saved by Hepburn. Barlow's a golf swing at it. Boyd again. Young plays it across to Bentham. Bentham coming in. They're not challenging him. They're going to let him come in. Bentham plays the pass. It's across the face of the goal to Boyd. He's muscled out with the defender. But BT will keep that in, and BT will play it around the boards in the direction of Gordon Horn. Boyd's down there again. Boyd falls over, but Horn's got the puck behind the net. Plays it back in front. Shot!
Another good save.
Another good save indeed. But, we appreciate you listening to the Sharks where you're up there. And it's came out the zone now, and the Sharks have it way back in their own defensive zone. Edwards putting a bit of pressure on the Sharks, but the Sharks come away with it. It's through the middle, and it's Lewis Young. Young makes a little move on the outside. Shot comes in. Easy glove save by Finney, who I would say has had a cracking game. It's messy, it comes off the officials, but the Wild get it out the zone. Lockerbie has it for the Sharks. Passes it over to the far side. Chance in the middle here for Henderson. Henderson plays it back out in the direction of Jonathan McBean. Henderson has it again. McBean's looking for the pass. There it is. Hits the post. One-timer from McBean from just above the dot. Chance again for the Sharks. Good save again by Finney.
Yep, it's been fairly even in this period so far.
Sharks have it. Flit it out the zone. And Boyd's through. Boyd's clean through. Man in the middle. Plays it back. Great save. Worldy there by Finney. The rush was through. Shot goal from the Wild. Right back up the other end. Sharks had a 2-on-1. Worldy save by Finney. Wild go up the other end and score. It's 5v4 Skaters in the Wild's favour, and it's a face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone with 13:30 to go in the final period. Just a one-goal lead now for the Sharks. Sharks have possession, but they can't get out the zone, so Widnes are starting to set up their power play. It's behind the net, and Sharks have it there, and it's flipped well down the ice. And that was Christian Johnson who sent that down, but the Wild are coming at pace. It's Hagar on the left, stops, he flips it across. That's a nice pass, just wasn't collected. And it comes round the boards. Barlow down in there to the right, behind the net just now. Hagar has it at point. Hagar plays it down the left. There's 45 seconds of the penalty away. As Hopkins plays it across to the right. Played in the directions. Bit of stick juggling there from Barlow. It's loose in front. Sharks clear it. And we're away again. Henderson wins it and kind of runs through the face-off. Henderson turns around, takes the shot. Oh, great save again. What a save. When you're worrying about who's going to be man of the match at the end of this game, Bill, I'm suggesting that the goalkeeper for the Wild is going to be high on that list.
I don't think there's any doubt about that at the moment. He's had a tremendous game, not a penalty shot.
Yeah. Sharks have it. Houston plays it around direction of Horn. Horn plays it round the boards behind the goal. Comes back to point. Where Stuart Kerr was. It's Henderson. That's back into Horn by the looks of it. Henderson again. Comes across Johnson. Shoots, deflected in there by Houston. Lovely little deflection. But another great save by Finney. It's Houston, shot, again deflected, great save by Finney. Finney's all over the place just now, but the Sharks can't get a hold of the puck. And there's going to be a penalty now to break through Hagar. Hagar's in the corner, he trips up over himself. And the Sharks come forward now. And it's Kel Beattie down the right hand side. He plays a puck across the far side. Shot comes in and it's a goal! It's Richard Bentham with a cracker. Just what was needed from Solway perspective. The pass from Kel Beattie, best of buddies until they're on opposing sides. Anyway, Sharks have it. Boyd. Here's Toner. Danskin looking for it. Danskin gets it. Three-man defence. Here's Horn. It's going to come probably back to Danskin. There's 6 seconds left on the 4-on-3. And then it'll be a 5-on-4. No, it won't. It'll be a 4-on-4 for a wee while. Shot comes in. Goal! And it's Toner. And there's a wee bit of afters going on here. Betts Hughes, a wee bit of a late hit on Struan after the goal for the next 20 seconds. Bear in mind the Sharks scored when they were 3-on-5 down in Billingham not that long ago. Anyway, we're away again. It's behind the Sharks net and the Sharks clear it downtown. And with 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And that'll kill some time as Barlow picks up for the Wild and starts to attack at speed. First penalty's out, so McBean comes back on and it's 5-on-4. Wild still with the man advantage. And interception here from the Sharks. It was McBean just about got it out of the zone. It is out of the zone now. And the Wild will have to reset. Well, 1:25 left in their man advantage. Little backhanded pass. And it's Hagar who has the puck just at the blue line. Backhands it down the wing towards Haid. Haid's hard fought against the boards. Haid still has it, plays it in front. Comes out, couldn't stick on a Wild stick. Down the right hand side, the Wild still have possession. 1 minute, 4 seconds left on the man advantage. They're down 3. Williamson plays it down on the right hand side. It comes to Hagar. Hagar shoots. It's padded away by Hepburn. And Kieran Hare tries to bat it out. Wild do well to keep it in. A little slip pass there. Back to Williamson. Over the side. Shot comes in. It's loose in front. It's covered up and cleared. And with 43 seconds left, Coulter tried the shot. It was covered up. It was saved. And batted down the ice. And the Wild start again. And it's going to be Britton down the left hand side. Here he is. Shot comes in. It's loose in front. Covered up by Hepburn. 23 seconds left. And the Sharks have clearly won this game now. Hi Martin. Thoughts on that game? 5-2 win over the Wild.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a character win. You know, I really didn't like our first period. I asked for some pushback and a better response to last Sunday. You know, I haven't watched it back. We had chances. You know, whenever it was no all doom and gloom, everybody thought that.
Yep.
You know what they've won. And it was bad for us, and it is bad to lose any games. Not great, but in the end up, you know, we had chances. We created stuff in a difficult building. You know, they've went top of the league. They're now considered league favourites, and you know, first time, as we said last week, in whatever 9 games. It was inevitably going to happen. So tonight we wanted a bit of pushback. You know, and as I said, I just did not like our first period. I thought we had no energy. I thought we created too many turnovers. We looked a bit lethargic and just in our general play. And it's not us. It's just not us. We're not what we're used to. So, you know, there was a few words said at the end of the first period, just in terms of questioning the want of the players, you know, their mentality. We've been so used to as a club in the last 2, 3, 4 years probably, and winning and being told that we're good and we're skilled, and sometimes you've got to roll your sleeves up. And to be fair, that first 5-7 minutes of the second period, we were really good. We hemmed them in, we created some chances, but then we got a little bit sloppy, and they were playing off our mistakes. A bit like Whitley, they played off some of our turnovers.
Yep.
And we created some turnovers which didn't need to happen. But on the flip side, you know, we showed a bit of character, Cal come up with a big save on that penalty shot for us when we needed it. And then third period was as simple as I said to them, I want us to just win the period. You win the period, you were obviously going to win the game, but it was more about, the team spirit and the character and the togetherness we've got of, can we go out and win the period? Obviously we conceded first, but then the pushback was pretty decent. You've got to give Miles Finney credit. I thought some of the saves they made tonight were really, really good. They had a lot of rubber thrown at them. However, I guess the criticism is if we could have scored, and we're a bit wasteful tonight, it could have been a barrel load. So.
Hi Richard, thanks for joining us after that game. 5-2, what was your thoughts on the game?
I think we started quite well, and then I think at the moment we're a bit hesitant to go on and sort of punish teams. I think we go a goal up and just think it's job done, but it's not. I mean, teams in this league are good. Like, everybody wants to beat us, so we need to just mould together and just keep going. Like, because we can't keep letting teams get a sniff, because anything, it's hockey. It can one bounce one wrong way and it's in the back of your net, and then you're playing catch up. But it wasn't a bad performance. It definitely wasn't our best. I don't think the season yet we've got out of third gear. I think we've still got a lot more to give. We're still getting there together. New team, but we definitely need more. We just need to continue doing what we're doing, stick to the process, and just buy into everything, and just get that hunger back that I'm not saying we're not hungry, but we need to be just a bit more dominant, and showing that a little bit more off the puck as well as on the puck. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
we'll get there though.
Next up, we have the Billingham Stars versus Blackburn Hawks. Footage courtesy of Stars TV.
Reflection.
Next up is that derby clash I mentioned earlier between the Blackburn Hawks and Deeside Dragons. Footage courtesy of Hawks TV.
Penalty, 54 minutes and 13 seconds. 46 Michael Stepper receives 2 minutes for high stakes. B-side Dragons penalty, also time at 6.
And to our final game this evening, which is that matchup between the Widnes Wild and Billingham Stars. Commentary brought to you by myself and Ben Lee.
Neutralised face-off in front of the Stars bench, won by Coulter, puts it on the boards, instantly stolen by Galloway, looked to throw it forward, dumped back down to the Billingham zone. Good forward check pressure from Hagger, trying to spill it up early. Body on from Murray as he pinches in. They've managed to get around though. Moss trying to get around Coulter. Ruddick has to step in. Braddon decides he's going to throw that in. And Finn Braddon, also one of those names that I really should have mentioned at the beginning. The young lad's had such an outstanding season so far. As Spraggan looks up high, starts to play, put forward. Instantly turn around. Good recovery, however, by James Helens. Helens, the overtime hero the other week for the Stars. As Jackson looks to play it out. Quick play by the Wild as they gain the zone. Good poke check away by Helens. Just means the Stars are able to recover. Instantly turned back around, however, by Barlow, but he's given that away sloppily. And, of course, it's a captain, Michael Elder, who just stick on that and throws it back up. Oh, good effort in early. And that was Callum Wilkinson. Back down the other way. Elder, plenty of time. Tries to see it round. Sykes. Sends it back to Greenhall. Dumped in by Hyde of the Wild. Greenhall. Round the back of his net, trying to create space. Britton puts it back in. Stars trying to clear the zone. Hopkins out in front, puts it for Britton. Rebounded out off Brown's pads. Wild unable to capitalise, but here come the Stars up the other way. Hall. Round the back, cuts in early. Turned back away by those Wild players. And again, Stars circling. Greenhall loses the puck there. It runs out the zone. They've got to tag up again once more. A little bit sloppy start here by both teams. Avoiding the too many man call. And that's going to go out of play into one of the benches. Moss and Coulter in for the draw again. Moss. Lovely little move. Backdoor effort. Finney goes post to post. Nice Braddon. But that all started with Moss. We'll see that again. Watch the move that Moss pulls on Coulter on the face-off. Gets it out in front. Braddon's backdoor, but what a save, Miles Finney. Wilkinson and Barlow in for the draw this time. Wild come out with the puck. Look to start working it out their end. Intercepted, turn around, another leg pad save. That one coming from Chris Sykes this time, just inside the slot.
Oh, and
back
again.
out in front, and there it is, Michael Elder. Great pressure, Billingham.
Well, he was sitting there right in front of the netminder.
You see it again, the replay there. Crucial play from behind the net. Finds Elder wide open in this slot. It's easy tapping for him. And like that, it's Widnes Wild 0. Billingham Stars 1. Good move by Coulter. Coulter tried to find Hagger. Read well there by Spraggan. And the young lad already putting in some great shifts for the Stars.
Yeah, great interception there to stop that.
Elder throws it in. Allows the quick change for the Stars to continue. Sykes couldn't keep that. That's going to be a foot race. going to be Hagger and Greenall. Hagger gets it. Icing's waved off. Edwards tries to play it back in off the hardboards. Barlow just going to settle things down a little second. Tries to find the pass in the middle. Gisecco couldn't reel that in. Big hit by Carson Heron, and that's going to be appreciated by the Wild Ones. Barlow at pace, drops it back for Gisecco. Gisecco goes to put it through, picked up by Carson Heron. And back up the other way. Oh, and Kemp's back out, and there's going to be a call here between, oh no. Look, between Kemp and Hall, there's certainly something going on there off the puck in the meantime. Just inside their own dots. What a pass that is to find Gisecco. Barlow goes to go out in front. Carson Heron loses the puck there, swept away by the Stars. Shot in! Williamson had some venom on it. And now the Stars having to quickly re-establish themselves.
Well, Wild are starting to find their teeth a bit.
Yeah, showing the teeth and claws early here. There's a big hit on the boards between Gisecco and Braden. Both of them caged up. It's going to be a face-off to the left-hand side of your screen, right-hand side of the netminder.
Oh, hello.
Hyde. Back to Sykes. Tried to play it into the corner. Wild managed to get there first. Fighting away well. Trying to clear it. Hyde. Chipped away. Coulter now with the puck for the Wild. Put it back in. Hyde. Skating onto it again. Taking out the play this time by the Stars. Hughes. Sykes turns it back round. Picked up once more by Jackson. Jackson's managed to find Edwards in the middle. Edwards fans on his first shot. Drops it back for Coulter. Coulter shoots down the throat of Brown. And what a save that was.
Well, he was on top of him straight away there.
Face off taken by the Wild. Quick shot in. Brown has to answer the question. Shot in from the dot, looking for that man out in front. Again, the Wild circling that puck round. Stars take it into the corner. Good stretch pass as he managed to find Braden.
Oh.
Braden breaks through. Finn Braden goes to go high. Finney loses sight of it. Second bite of the cherry goes round the back of the net. Jackson feeds it up to Hagger. Call from Coulter picked up by Barlow. Barlow out to Coulter on the wing. Gets it back to Hagger, winds up. Shoots.
Oh.
Brown just turns it out round the corner. Into the corner once more for the Wild as they look to start setting something up. Hagger from Barlow. Barlow around the back of the net. Turns it back round once more. This time it's Carson Heron. Shot in from Hagger, spilt out. Swept up by the Stars, and here come Billingham. Thrown in by Galloway. Quick line change. The Wild look to break up ice once more. Great move by Hagger. Takes the shot, comes off the skate to Helens. Cleared out the zone. Sykes lost his stick for that. Spraggan takes a shot again, sails over the net of Finney. Knocked up out of play. Face off once more. Thrown forward. Stars skate it all the way in, turned around however by the Wild. Hopkins looks forward, tries to find Greaves. Few hits, certainly sticking in now.
Oh.
It's the Stars still out in front. Back door, wide open for Finn Braddon from James Moss. Right to our camera.
Well, easy as you like. He tried to feed that across, and he was just sitting there waiting for it, Ben.
Face-off will be left-hand side of Brown, taken quickly. Stars look to drive that forward. Helens takes it off his man. Manages to find player in the neutral ice. Good effort in.
Oh.
And Stars have taken the heat up once more. Sykes, that was originally. To Elder. All the time to pick
what
his
a
spot.
shot.
Michael Elder. Looked like he was out for a Sunday stroll there, Gary.
Yeah, don't know what's going on. Everybody just seemed to be standing around then. He took his time, looked for the slot, and fired it top corner. And he gets a goal, extends the lead here at Planetizer Widnes. It's now Widnes Wild 0, Billingham Stars 3.
Face off taken quickly. Moss throws it all the way down ice. Under pressure immediately is Williamson. Sykes letting him know he's there every step of the way. Coulter. Hyde's going to get back there and pick it up. Out to Hagger. Hopkins. Williamson. Played it forward again. Good pressure in by the Stars, and Moss has managed to get in there. Chipped it away. Straight over to intercept Darius Hagger though and shut that play out. However, Moss is doing exactly what he needs to. He's just chewing up the clock here, Gary.
Yeah. A good play by Hagger, leading by example.
But there's no sense of urgency here by the Wild whatsoever.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? Oh, here we
Hagger
go.
loose puck. Shot on Brown, ready for it. Well, that was about the best opportunity I think I've seen in the Wild this period.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost bow round it, gifted.
Face off left-hand side of Brown's net. At the top of the shot was Corson Heron. Coulter in the point, fans on the shot. Coulter under pressure, has to walk the line. Coulter, driven into the boards hard by Wilkinson. The puck isn't even near the turn. Oh, there's a big hit there. Wilkinson, cross-check to the head. Well, Coulter's just sat on the ice. Up the other way we go. Hyde, obviously 6, and there's another hit on there. Joe Coulter. Just checks his mouth. Wilkinson there, certainly not agreeing with the call. Yeah. 49 seconds left in this second period. Stars potentially going to start the third on 5-on-3 unless they are guaranteed pretty much to score now. So that'll be 4-0 going into the third period with a man advantage.
Oh, hang on a minute, we've got 49 seconds yet, Ben, we might
get 2 goals, yeah, and that'll be the game to bed, I think.
Wow, they've got to play clever here now. But they've already been sustaining a lot of pressure from
Moss to Sykes. They start working it round well. Grigors. Stars putting on an absolute masterclass here today. Ooh! Look at that team-to-team passing, Gary. He used Jackson's stick to put it in the end. We'll see it again. It's an own goal. It's literally magnetic passing, bang, bang, bang. Sees the opportunity. Jackson's stick just angled the wrong way and it skates in. It sails in.
With 31.4 seconds remaining in this second period here at Planetize Widnes, it's now Widnes Wild 0, Billingham Stars 4.
Drawing, puck straight on the net of Finn. He turns around the corner. Williamson goes to play it off the half boards. Picked up in the middle by Britton. Britton gets his legs going, drops it for Edwards. Edwards back to Britton. Goal! And the Wild come alive. You see it again in the replay. Picked up by Nathan Britton in the middle. Sees off that initial challenge from Spraggan. Lovely little puck in there from Edwards from the wing. Britton gets his stick on it, turns it past Brown, and just like that, it's YKK Widnes Wild 1. Billingham Stars 4. Coulter goes in against Preston for the draw. Swung round, picked up by Galloway. Galloway manages to get it over. Grigors, shot comes. Oh, off the back. Picked up by the Wild. Coulter couldn't reel that one in.
And again,
big golf swing, sends it round. Coulter gets his legs going. Went to put the body on Grigors. Loose puck, worked around once more. Stars decide to drop it back to Grigors. Hager couldn't put the pass out. Braddon works out well through the legs of Hager. Finds Preston. Preston drops it for Braddon. Finn Braddon. Let go again as Elder picks it up. Elder behind. Ooh. Goes for the 1-2. It's caught up in the skates of Preston, and that was the saving grace of the Wild as they dump it down the other end. Face-off will be left-hand side of Finney's net. Just over half the period remains. 3 goals needed by the Wild to get anything out of this game, because let's be honest, a 0-point weekend would not be what they want right now.
no.
And I think it'd be a little unfair with the performance they put in last night at Solway. But Gary, like you said, I think they burnt themselves out.
Yeah, I think they have, if I'm honest. They certainly look like they've got bus legs.
Barlow. That's Spraggan, turns it round. Dowd. Sent back in, Barlow again. Great pass over to Corson Herron. Thrown in, scooped up by Hager. Hager dropped for Barlow. Barlow to Jackson. Shot in from Barlow.
Oh.
Back out in front. Takes a shot.
Oh, what a shot.
And what a shot that was.
Oh, hello.
A little bit of afters. Everyone's all good, but we see it again on the replay. Brown thought fast with this one. Of course, and Herron let one off the toe, and Brown just pulls it out the air. Face off taken by the Stars. Greenall throws it forward. Braden's going to chase that up. Preston into the corner. Wild managed to clear the zone. Hall looks up. Finds Dowd in the middle. Good little body on from Williamson. Allows him to get in there. Taken off the puck in a big way. It's now Hopkins. Scooped up once more. Shoot on sight policy almost for the Wild. McLaughlin again, kept alive by Williamson. Hopkins scooped up. Jonathan Williamson. Another poke check on Preston from Barlow. Barlow chops and grabs that puck.
Brown got his head on a swivel here.
Yeah, Barlow tried to get it out in front. Now Barlow and Hopkins hold up by McLaughlin and Preston.
Blow that. No, he's let it go.
Yeah, Matt Barlow managed to dig it out for the Wild. Greenall, good pressure on. Tried to poke it in. And there's 2 Wild players wiped out as they clear the net. There's Hopkins and Corson Herron and Preston slow getting up. Everyone gets up safely, however. 6:33 remaining in the game. Damage limitation now for the Wild.
Yeah.
2:28 left in the game. 54 seconds on the Greaves penalty. 106 on the Spraggan penalty. 151 on the Grigor penalty. Hyde with the puck. Gets it to Hager. Big shot in from Hughes. It's off the bar up. It's come down. Recovered by Barlow. Helens is in there. Behind the net. Hyde. Time ticking away. 35 seconds on the first penalty expiring. Barlow looks to take a shot low and slow. Puts it back in. Hyde. Couldn't quite get there. 26 seconds now. 1:59 as we're inside the final 2 minutes. Stars doing well just to try and hold off the Wild here. Barlow back with the puck. And it's 10 seconds now until Greaves is back on. 20 seconds till Spraggan.
So for 10 seconds, the Wild will have a 5-on-3.
Literally 2, 1, Trapdoor opens 5 on 3 and the count starts 10. 9 till Spraggan's out. 1:30 left in the game. 6, 5, 4. Time ticking away. 3, 2, 1. Finney to the bench. Extra attacker on. Open net. Spraggan returns. It's now a 6 on 4, sorry. Players everywhere. 6 on 4. Barlow with the puck. 1 minute 7, 29 seconds left on the Grigor penalty. Barlow's managed to do well to retain that, but the problem is 4 attackers have now got to tag up inside the final minute. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Gets it to Greaves. Greaves lets it run for Hughes. Hughes over to Carson. Finds back door. Barlow. Great shot, but what a save, Brown. 45 seconds left. 8 seconds left on the Grigor's penalty. He's in no rush to get out here. 3, 2, 1. Trapdoor opens. There's the power play null. Finney looked like he was about to skate back. Reeves puts the puck in. Couldn't keep the puck on, and they've all got to tag up as the Stars are going to push. Open net, shot on, taking the deflection, it's in! And that's a Michael Elder goal. Chris Sykes goal from inside his own area. Well, that's the nail in the coffin, the salt in the wound, and the lemon bite to your tequila slammer. Joining me now is the head coach of the Billingham Stars, Stephen Foster. What a game that was. Comfortable it looked. An easy win for the Stars in the end.
I mean, from our point of view, we didn't think it was an easy win. I thought we played well in parts out there. Third period, we were under the cosh quite a bit, and we managed to weather the storm and come out with, obviously, looking a healthy victory.
But, I mean, we were talking briefly before the interview then. The Stars, even though they're still in development, and that's scary to say, seem to have got the perfect formula already for that balance of experienced players and young players that are hungry and want to get in on the action as well. I've got to ask, what is the secret?
Well, I think that the boys are working hard in training. They all believe in each other in a tight-knit group. And I think that starts the ball rolling, makes a lot of things so much easier. They're all in it together. They want to do the best for each other. They back each other up out there, and and credit to them for that.
And obviously, right now, the Stars sitting in third in the table are the only team possibly chasing down that lead pack of, obviously, Whitley Warriors and Solway Sharks. Looking to the future now, what needs to be done from the Stars' perspective?
From ourselves, it's just keep working on what we need to work on. We don't want to worry about what everybody else is doing. We've just got to keep consistent in what we're doing. We might have an odd game where we don't play as well. We had that a few weeks ago in Solihull, but the boys have bounced back great since then. Three wins on the belt, and we just want to keep that going.
And very quickly, just to mention, obviously Brown stood on his head tonight when he was called into action. Tom, absolute stalwart as always. But you've got the young guys like Braden and Spraggan in there who are chomping on the bit, really turning the screws on.
Yeah, I mean, with the younger ones, like you say, Spraggan and Braden, they're obviously on a two-way with Leeds, and they're skating with them now and again as well. That's paying off, and they've already had a year in this league, and they're only 16, 17-year-old, which that experience already is fantastic, and it also pays off. With regards to goalies, Tom played great for us tonight, but also we had Jacob who played last night for us. He played against Blackburn and he stood on his head last night. So great goaltending gives confidence all through the team, and they can just go and do what they do. And obviously that's what they did tonight, and may that continue long. And we know we've got to keep improving. We can't stand still. This league doesn't stand still. And yes, we want to be up there with the big boys. We've still got some way to go. We just want to keep pushing. But we're going into every game now feeling we can get something out of every single game. And that from us, where last year, certain people going, we wouldn't win a game last year, and we did what we did last year. We were over the moon with that. And the boys are pushing on. So we're happy, Rob and myself, we're happy. And we just want to keep working and get the boys as good as we can, as high up that table as we can.
Excellent. Well, we wish you nothing but the best of luck for the rest of the season, Steve. We'll catch you again soon.
Right, thank you.
Joining me now is assistant captain of the Widnes Wild, Bez Hughes. Bez, a tough defeat, and it's fair to say maybe the results don't represent the effort the lads have put in.
Yeah, it was a tough one, that. I think, to be quite honest with you, the first two periods we didn't play anywhere near as well as we could have done. We got into difficulty, we got turnover pucks on both blue lines, we just weren't strong enough on sticks, couldn't keep pucks in. We've taken shots, but they're all from the outside of the house. And then third period we turned up, and coming from an actually really, really good performance by the lads last night, and coming into that, I don't know, it's a tough one to take for everyone, I think, today.
Yeah, you can see it in yourself, which is great, shows heart and passion for the club, and like the fans, you feel on the highs and the lows. Knowing now that's out the way and done, attention's obviously got to turn to moving forward, moving onwards and upwards. What is next for the Wild?
Yeah, so Thursday night, obviously, we need to come in, put everything into it, and just work on everything, really. Just getting pucks out of zones, passing through the centre, through the neutral zone. Probably some cycles down the end. We need to just get more men in front of nets. We can't be letting keepers see the shots from outside. We need to be working on getting traffic in front and shots from good areas and not from outsides. And like you're saying there, the highs and lows with the fans, all I can do is apologise about tonight. It wasn't the best performance by all of us, and all I can do is apologise for everyone.
Well, I'm sure the true fans understand, and they know what the Widnes Wild can do when they're going to bounce back. Bez, we wish you and the Wild the best of luck for the future, and for the rest of the guys, we'll see you again soon.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Take care.
So, after all that shows us now with the two remaining games at that weekend where the away teams went away with the spoils, Nottingham beating Sheffield and Whitley beating Solihull. So, as it stands, Whitley Warriors go back on top and Billingham Stars maintain that third place. Solihull Barons move up the table above the Wild, and Nottingham Lions slowly creeping up the pack, making it really interesting mid-table. Going into the weekend, the fixtures look like this. Billingham, Nottingham and Sheffield all have double-header games. And the most interesting one of the weekend is that Sunday matchup between the table-topping Whitley Warriors, who travel up to Billingham Stars. Join us next week on Drop the Puck highlights for all the NIHL North 1 action.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.